Talent Scouts, starring Sam Levenson, with Teresa Brewer, Hoagie Carmichael, and Johnny Carson.
Our show is called Celebrity Talent Scouts. The philosophy of the show is very simple. Those who have achieved greatness, renown, glamour, prestige, and the quality of being a celebrity are offering to America a look at the people who may make it very soon. These are professional performers who are being given the VIP, the very important person treatment, 26 men in the orchestra, the wonderful setting. We present them to you as brought to us by the celebrities of America. One of our first is one of your favorite comedy stars, a man who is young and handsome and tall and slender. In fact, he has everything it takes to make me look awful. A man I hate because he looks so good, Mr. Johnny Carson.
Sam, coming around in the chair like this, I wanted to open with good night and good luck, you know.
That is wonderful. You always do that well. Johnny, this is a show about show business, most of it. I understand that you got into the business in kind of a strange way, your first break that everybody hopes for. What was your first break?
You know, people always ask you that. I think the first time I ever really got a good break was the time I was working for Red Skelton. I was doing some writing for Red out on the coast, about 1953, I guess. Red was rehearsing a show and was supposed to go through a breakaway door, which didn't break away. And Red got a concussion, and they called me and asked me if I'd come in and take Red's place, which is not easy to do.
I should say no.
So, I mean, when Red got the concussion, they said that he was knocked out. I said, how can you tell? You know, when you work with Red, it's not easy. I think that was the first break. It came off very well.
That's cute. I've been doing a bit of replacing in my time, too. In fact, it's gotten to the point where I say to my wife, I'm going to do a television show. She says, who's sick? That's right. That's right. How do you keep so thin, incidentally? You look wonderful.
Does that bother you?
It doesn't bother me. I was just jealous.
You're not on a diet, Eddie. You're not on a diet.
I am on a diet. Didn't you notice how well I'm doing?
Tell you, I'm lucky, and I did something else. I took up golf. There's nothing political.
Yeah, I
understand. Just for the weight. You got time for one quick little...
Oh, I've got time.
I was playing golf this morning,
yeah.
and first year I've ever played, and I'm playing with Jack Nars this morning, and I have got balls all over the course. They're into the trees and into the water. And we come to one of these lovely little holes where you have to go across about 50 yards of water. And Jack says, look, this is kind of a tough hole. He says, why don't you use an old ball? And the caddy says, Mr. Carson has never had an old ball. You had to have been there. Or you had to have been a caddy, one of the two.
One of the two. Whom have you brought us for our show tonight, Johnny?
About a year ago, we were down in Dallas. I was doing a show down there. And after we finished the show, we went out to a nightclub. This fellow was emceeing the show. He was also singing. And I think he's great.
You do?
People always do this when they introduce somebody new, you know. They give them a big bill-up and thinking they can't follow it. But I'm not worried a bit.
Neither am I. And I think the audience is going to agree with you and
His
me.
name is Earl Humphreys, and...
All right, then let's turn and listen to Earl Humphreys. Ready, Earl?
This lovely day will lengthen into evening. We'll say goodbye to all we ever had. Alone, where we have walked together, I'll remember April and be glad. I'll be content. You loved me once in April, your lips were warm, and love and spring were new, but I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow, for I'll remember April and you. The won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile. I'll be content. You loved me once in April. Your lips were warm and love and spring were new. But I'm not afraid of autumn and her sorrow, for I'll remember April and you. The fire may dwindle into glowing ashes, for flames and love live such a little while. I won't forget, but I won't be lonely. I'll remember April and I'll smile.
You got to do one thing for us. Don't do that.
I don't know. I don't want to stop people. I don't know what they're up to. He just whispered something to her.
He's got to do, look at the face. Do the Bob Hope exit. Look at that face. Sam.
And now a story about a little boy who could actually disappear. Like that.
Donald was different. See what we mean? He could fade from the picture and never be seen. His invisible capers fooled every guest. Pity his parents. The boy was a pest. But Edith, his sister, said, "Brother, look here." And the Kool-Aid she served made Don reappear.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. I love Kool-Aid, can't wait.
Everyone goes for Kool-Aid, girls and boys, grown-ups too. So treat your family to ice-cold glasses of pure refreshment. Kool-Aid, a 5-cent package, makes 2 full quarts. There's a party in every pitcherful. Now seldom does Donald vanish from view. When Kool-Aid's around, he's always there too.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, tastes great. You love Kool-Aid, don't wait. America's favorite instant soft drink.